Nope.
Oh, almost got you off guard there.
What are you doing over there?
Yeah, supposed to be always ready there. Okay, just teasing. We like to tease. Okay, here we go. Welcome back to The Best of Investing. I'm Edward Brown, your host, along with Mark Hanf of Pacific Private Money, California's fastest growing private lender, and Rick Warner of Keller Williams Realty, the smartest man in real estate.
I like that.
That's what he told me. No,
Did you just make that up?
I would never say that. I do call myself the real estate expert, though.
You are pretty smart, I gotta say that. Okay, here's the first trivia question. After the Revolution, which war with England broke out in the early 1800s? Gentlemen?
Was it that war they called the War of 1812?
That's exactly what it was.
When the hell was that war anyway?
Yeah, it's like who's buried in Grants too. Okay, let's see. Rick, we have an email.
You're the king of poor jokes on this radio show. Good thing it's not a comedy show.
That's right. We wouldn't get any listeners.
Seinfeld, we're not.
That's right. But we do have Kramer.
We do have Kramer.
Yes,
the award-winning Kramer. There you go.
Big time.
All right, Rick, here's an email we received from you. What is the fastest growing segment in real estate right now? Is it still the $300,000 to $500,000 range? Of course, he's assuming, this listener, that that's what the range is.
Right, and I assume, too, by the question that he's talking about when he says fastest growing, is that maybe a better question is that where the most demand is? I don't know, I assume.
Probably that's what he's asking.
And I think that it kind of depends regionally where you are, but if you kind of take that first-time home buyer market, whatever house that looks like, the 3-2, 14 to 1,600 square foot, smaller yard, maybe not too fancy or whatever, wherever that is, that price range, that is the hottest segment because you have three different consumers going after the same product, right? You've got first-time home buyers, you've got investors, and then you've got what we call right-sizers.
So it's maybe not so much the 300 to 500 range, but it's more the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot.
For example, if you're in Mill Valley, that house is $800,000, right? And if you're in San Francisco, it's over $1 million.
And if you're in Barstow, they give it to you for free.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're in Louisiana, it's $11.
Yeah.
$11 to $13.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go way over asking at $14 or $15. Those are competing. It's pretty tough down there.
It's kind of scary. Actually, in Detroit, it's kind of the same thing.
They're giving houses away. Yeah, buy one, get three, one, get free,
yeah.
Kind of thing.
And you have to pay the real estate taxes up to $20.
So, but yeah, and so until inventory changes and interest rates change, that will continue to be the case.
Okay, yeah, so I can see your first-time home buyer, the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, maybe a child, maybe a little home office.
Yep.
I get it.
Yep. And then don't forget about the right sizer, because that's the people that people always forget they're competing with. It's that person that they've raised the kids. Remember, we have baby boomers, right?
Yes.
Now they've raised the kids. They're out.
Hopefully.
In fact, they want to right size so their kids don't come back.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
I'm serious.
You know what? I do believe you because
it does happen.
Yeah, it's we're moving into such a home.
Reduce their
there's no
expenses.
Room for you.
Right. They're
no room for mom to move in.
Yeah,
right.
the elderly mom, not just a child.
They're a fairly selfish.
Or mother-in-law.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, they want to reduce their expenses. They're getting on their pensions now and their fixed income and whatnot. Take their assets off the table. They sell their big house that's maybe $700,000-800,000 or whatever it is in their particular neighborhood, and then buy the smaller house. And so that is a big competing market. So you've got three. It's the only segment that has that, that going for it.
Well,
which is the three
they should do what I
buyers.
did, which is I have an extra dog house in the back, and just say, hey, Mom, you can kind of share it with the dog. She didn't like that. I'll tell you.
I don't think.
No
more humor for you.
So, Rick, you're a realtor. You got your nose to the grindstone in the Bay Area real estate market. What do you think is driving real estate prices right now? I know there's a lot of debate about this big increase we've seen in the last 12 months. What do you think?
Well, I think, the buildup it has been. It's been February of 2012 was kind of when it started to grind. And if you can go back and look at, that's when inventory really dropped. So, in other words, we had great interest rates already. And that was, fueling certainly a lot of it. But then when all of a lot of the distressed properties started to go away, all of a sudden, man, you had nothing. And then you had all these people that have been sitting on the sidelines kind of waiting, it might go down more and so forth. They start seeing things go up. What happens? It creates this kind of frenzy, right? The scarcity and so forth. And then if you add to that here lately, where interest rates are starting to go up, so now you've got no inventory. Interest rates are starting to go up. That's freaking people out. Holy mackerel! I missed my opportunity. Bada bing, bada boom. Everybody's got to get in as soon as possible, and that's where the craziness comes from.
Well, I came across an article this week that I just thought was interesting, and I completely disagree with it. It was from First Tuesday, which is an educational resource in California that you would think would be a mouthpiece for the real estate industry, but in fact they conducted a poll where they wanted to collect votes on who do you believe will be the most influential in real estate in 2013, and some of the choices were lenders, buyers, sellers, and then another choice was investors and speculators. And interestingly enough, 25%, which was the majority, voted that speculators and investors would drive real estate in 2013. And so based on that poll, they wrote an article, someone wrote an article in First Tuesday that recently posted that basically was blaming speculators and investors
It's all their fault.
for the bubble that we're in. And so they're saying the media is widely reporting that what the media is widely reporting as a powerful real estate recovery is in fact a mini bubble fueled by speculator frenzy. And I just think that that's just nuts.
You're shaking your
Quite
head now.
frankly.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that at all. I mean, not that there isn't speculation. Of course there is, but when you had, say, like what was going on with oil and oil speculation, that was, you could pretty much quantify how that happened, right? But with real estate, I'm not seeing that on the ground at all. Yes, we have investors buying properties. However, the vast majority of the consumers out there are the consumer, the actual end consumer. So I don't agree with that.
I agree too. I mean, and here they make a statement. This points to one thing: the past 12-month run-up in sales prices is not due to end-user demand, but in fact from speculators. But I don't see that at all. In fact, my observation is that there's still too much of a segment of the property owners that are underwater. I mean, it's a result. It's a hangover of the prior bubble and the.
So in other words, they can't sell because they
can't
don't
sell.
Right.
There's too many. There's still pent up. There's pent up demand to sell, but they're waiting for prices to get higher.
They have to get higher because otherwise they literally, there's no reason for them to sell because where are they going to go?
And then let's not forget that have a lot of homes been built in the last 5 years?
No.
And we still have generally a net increase in population, and you've got growth in households, and so you've just got, like I see, a pent up demand from the end user. So in fact, I just think that's it's interesting. What it really says to me is nobody really knows what's driving.
Well, it's funny. It's funny the categories that they don't have on here.
Yeah.
They don't have interest rates, and they don't have demand. They don't have inventory.
Well, those have nothing to do with it.
I mean, seriously, that is what's influencing everything. You can take everybody out of this category. Interest rates go up, or inventory goes up, then the market slows down. That's it. It's supply and demand. This is not rocket science.
That's true.
Thank God, because I'm not a rocket scientist.
Okay, guys, we're going to cut to our second commercial break. Here is the trivia question. Again, the theme is early U.S. history. Which nation lent its support to the colonists, which helped turn the tide in their favor? This is, again, the Revolutionary War we're talking about. The first three callers with the correct answer win a free 3-day to United States Lighthouse Resort. Check them out. The weather is fantastic. Their website is lighthouse4fun.com. Call 888-912-1190. That's 888-912-1190 to answer this question. During the Revolutionary War, which nation lent its support to the colonists, which helped turn the tide in their favor against Britain, right? Call 888-912-1190. Make sure to include your name, email address, and speak slowly and spell out your email letter for us one letter at a time. And don't touch that dial because the best of investing will be right back.
So I didn't get to do a little.
Oh, shoot. Okay, we come back.
Who I am.
Who you are. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
You'll just